Okay, so we are starting now. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. My name is Esther, and you're welcome to this YouTube channel. Okay, so I've been getting a lot of questions about about wedding dress, detachable train, Mikado, where to shop for it, and all your questions. So I felt like, okay, it's going to be good to come live, you understand, in order to be able to answer most of your questions and perhaps all your questions, hopefully. Okay, so yeah, I already have some questions here. Okay, so let me know where you are chatting from. Drop your favorite emoji, or let me know, yes, where you are chatting from. Are you in Nigeria? Are you in US? Are you in UK? Okay, let me know where you're chatting from. All right, do we have anyone yet? Okay, so everybody, you're welcome. I've welcomed everybody already. So let me just go straight to the questions. So hopefully those that are not able to join on time will probably replay and get answer to their questions. Okay. So first question, this was asked by Chinelo Onuara. Okay. She said, please, where can one get fabric that is by 120 inches long? I think she meant the width. So yeah, I've made a video on where to shop for this particular fabric, Mikado, or some people call it Mikado silk, okay, or silk. So for now I only know of two places, okay, in Nigeria, two states. Yeah, I'm sure of Lagos. Somebody already dropped in the comment section that she got hers in Lagos. The location: Lagos Idumota, Tom Jones Street. Okay, so she said it's a bridal street where you can get anything bridal in that place. So that was what she said. So let me repeat it again. So if you are residing in Lagos, please go to Lagos Idumota, Tom Jones Street. Okay, so she said it's a bridal street where you can get anything, bridal materials from. So I will also be adding to it. Another place where you can get it is in Oyo State, to be precise, Ibadan. Okay, so in Ibadan there is a place they call Aleshinloye Market. I've also mentioned it in my previous videos. Okay, so that particular market, they also sell bridal materials there, although it's not restricted to bridal materials. You can get other things. So when you get to the market, you can ask the people, please, I want to get wedding dress material, where can I get it from? So in that particular market, I'm so sure that you can get the Mikado in the length of 120 inches, okay, or width of 120 inches. So I'm so sure of that. And if you want me to connect you to my vendor, at the end of this live stream, I will be giving you my phone number so you can reach out to me, and then probably give you my email address as well. Okay, but I won't mention it now. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Okay, so this person said, you're a good teacher, thank you, thanks for sharing, but please, the 120 inches length of Mikado, can it be seen in the market? Yes, it can be seen in the market. Then she also asked, did you join to achieve that length? No, I did not join. So that is the benefit when you are working with this 120 inches width Mikado. Okay, you don't need to join. But if you are working with the length of 60 inches, definitely you will need to join. Okay, so what I only did was to turn the edges with the lining, that's all. So there was no joining. Okay, so let me go to the third question. This person said, can you do the one with hard net? That will be quite tasking, except you volunteer to give me or to sponsor another Mikado material. So if you send it to me, including the hard net, I will probably work on it. But that's on a lighter mode. So it's not difficult. If you want to make use of hard net, it is not difficult. Just fold the hard net. That means you will be buying a lot. Okay, so in the tutorial where I taught you how to make a detachable train, I made use of 7 yards. Okay, so that means if you are buying hard net, you'll be buying, yes, you'll be buying like 7 yards of hard net. Okay, so it is optional, it is not compulsory. The only thing hard net does is it gives it a particular like shape, you understand. So if you are rich and you can afford it, please go ahead and use hard net. But meanwhile, the folding is not difficult. After you have cut the main material, just fold the hard net and then cut it out, trace it out using the detachable train you already cut, and you have your detachable train ready. Okay, so it's not difficult at all. All right, so let me move to the next question. This person said, this is Ninjabi 100. So she said, if I didn't do the lining, is that fine? It's not bad, but you know, the work of lining is it gives your work structure. Okay, and it makes it neat. You will discover that when you use lining, the stitches, you won't see it around. Okay, so everything will be inside. Do you understand? So that's the purpose of lining. It gives your clothes, it gives your dress structure, it makes it looks finer. But if you also want to do it without lining, yes, it's fine, but it's just that it's going to be light. Okay, so you can consider using lining when you want to make yours. So let me move to the next question. Josie Chi, she asked, how can I know the 120 inches? Okay, the way you can know the 120 inches is that it is longer than the usual by 60 inches. Okay, so when you go to the market, you'll see that the way it will be sold for you, it's in such a way that it is even folded, because by the time they unfold it, the floor will be filled with the fabric. Okay, so it's longer in length or in width, okay, than the usual 60 inches materials we are used to. So that's how you will know the 120 inches. Okay, so this person also still asked, where can I buy this 120 inches length Mikado? I've answered that. Okay, so yes, Ifeoma Evelyn asked, how much is Mikado material? So the last time I got it, a yard cost, I think, 4,500 naira. Okay, so I don't know the current price, but the last time I got it, it was I think about 4,500 or 5,500 naira. I already made a video on that as well, so for now I can't really remember the exact amount, but just for you to have an idea, it's between 5,500 and probably now I don't know if it's more expensive. Okay, so I think it was 5,500 naira. So that's the amount I bought it per yard. Okay, so what else do we have? Okay, someone now in the chat. Okay, somebody said okay from Nigeria. All right, this is Cest Magnifique. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for responding. Okay, so please don't forget to click on the like button. Okay, this will make YouTube recommend the videos to others, so please click on the like button. Thank you so much. So this person is asking, can I use 60 inches length if I don't want it to be too long and still add the horsehair? Okay, so yes, you can use the length of 60 inches. The only difference is that there will be joining at the middle of the train. Okay, so for if you are using that of by 120 inches in width, that one you won't need to join the train at the back. Okay, because by the time you fold it, the longest side is going to be your train length. Okay, so if it is possible for you to use by 60 inches, okay, it's just that you might have to join at the center of the train behind. All right, so and then she also asked, okay, is it possible to use 60 inches length if I don't want it to be too long? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And then and still add the horsehair. Yes, you can add the horsehair. So the purpose of the horsehair is to give a wavy edges, okay, at the hem of your detachable train. So that's the purpose of the hem. It has nothing to do with the kind of material or the length of material you are using. So if you want a wavy and a nice edge or hemming, okay, so just go ahead and make use of horsehair, and it is relatively cheap, so please just go for it. Okay, so do we have any more question? I think I've answered quite a lot, so let's check. Is there any question in the live chat? I'm not seeing any question. Okay, so we do not have any question. So like I said initially, I only know of two states you can get it in Nigeria, and that is Lagos. I've mentioned the location. Okay, so I will also drop the location as the person dropped it, and then in Oyo State you can get it in Ibadan, and I've mentioned the market, Aleshinloye market. Okay, so that's where I am sure you can get it. That's where my vendor is. Okay, so I said at the end of the Q&A, I'm going to give you the phone number that you can reach out to, and the email address you can reach out to if you want more clarity or you want me to connect you to my vendor. I wouldn't want to share a contact here because this is a public space. Okay, so I will be dropping the email address. Okay, let me drop that first. and then I will drop the phone number you can reach out to. Okay, so let me just type it here. We have contact Mr. Sife at gmail.com. Okay, sorry about that. Let me just type it here. So you can drop your questions while I drop the email address and the phone number. So if you have any question, please just drop it in the live chat, and I'm going to respond to it. Okay, so I will drop the phone number now, and you can reach out to the phone number. Okay. Okay, so that is the contact address. You can reach out to me using that email address or the phone number, okay, if you have any question. So yeah, I'm not seeing any question in the live chat. I'm not seeing any question. So okay, let me just appreciate everyone who joined the live stream today. Yes, I think I was able to tackle a lot of questions, and yes, and then what else? Okay, I think I would like to add that it's not just Mikado material you can use. You can make do with any material of your choice, okay, for your wedding dress. And one more thing, I also want to say that you can do it. You can make your wedding dress yourself. So don't think it's a very difficult task, okay? You can have your dream wedding dress made by you. Do you understand? Or even if you are not making it, you can, sit to the supervision. Okay, now you are aware of the materials you can make do with. We have bridal nets, we have bridal lace, we have mikado, we have silk, we have quite a lot of materials. I've made videos on that, and probably I'll just drop the link here. Okay, so you can make your dream wedding dress by yourself. I made mine, and I've made for like 2 other people. Okay, so someone is asking question. Okay, so the person said Okay, Praise Omo, thank you so much for the question. You're asking, can you also share how to make traditional wedding dress, or you would have to make a separate video for that? Okay, yes, I may have to make a separate video for that. Yes, because for traditional wears, it depends on your tribe. Okay, for Yorubas, they make do with ofi. There's what we call ofi, and then for the Igbos, I think they use George. Okay, so I really do not. Yeah, so probably I'll work on that. I'll work on making a dream wedding dress, even if it is not in existence. Both traditional wedding dress and the white wedding dress. For mine, I designed it myself, and it's first of its kind. So you can, design your wedding dress by yourself, okay? And you can also explore, resources like Pinterest, Google, and some Instagram. Yes, some Instagram accounts, and quite a lot, can give you an idea of what you should do, like the style, what material you would like, and the likes. Okay, so I hope I've been able to answer that. Okay, shout out to Olisa Emeka Isife, that's my husband. Oh, thank you so much for joining. Shout out to Bassa Joel. Yes, I think you are a French. Is it? You are a French. Is that correct? Okay, so shout out to you. Shout out to Praise Omo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to Omoniyi Olajumoke. I guess the name has changed. That's my friend. Thank you so much for joining. Shout out to Joy Mati. Thank you, Titila Yomi. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to who else? Yes, shout out to everyone. Thank you so much for joining, for your likes, the live chat, for coming around. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Jesus loves you. Yes, you can end it. Thank you. Thank you to our engineer. He's my